Hi, I'm Anna with Heartwood Art. See how to model my own shop stool in SketchUp. And if you want to build it in real life, see my post and video tutorial on Heartwood Art. And be sure to subscribe to this channel for more SketchUp and woodworking builds. Okay, let's dive in. Let's check our project dimensions to ensure we're both inputting the same lengths. In the top left, click the hamburger menu and then click App Settings. I've got mine set to decimal inches. Okay, let's close this. And let's create our 2x2 leg. Hit R for the rectangle tool. Let's start at the origin and click and draw it up and to the right. Let's input our dimensions of 27.5, 1.5. Hit enter. Let's zoom in. Let's give it height. Hit P for the push-pull tool. Hover over the top face. Click and drag up a bit. Let's input our dimension of 1.5. Hit enter. Now let's make it a component. Hit spacebar for the selection tool. Triple click. Hit G for the component dialog and input 2x2 leg. And click create. Now let's create our 2x2 stretchers. And I'm going to orbit around by hitting O, clicking and dragging around for a top-down view. We're going to create them on the green Y axis. So hit R for the rectangle tool. Get near the green axis, click and draw it out. Let's input our dimensions. And remember, you have to input the X dimension first, which is going to be 1.5, 13.5. Hit enter. Hit P for push-pull. Click and drag up a bit. Enter our dimension of 1.5. Hit enter. Let's make it a component. Hit spacebar. Triple click. Hit G. And we'll call this 2x2 stretcher. Click create. Now let's attach this stretcher. I'm going to orbit around for a bit of a top-down view. Zoom in. Hit M for the move tool. And let's click and drag this top corner to the top corner endpoint of our leg. Okay, now we need to measure for our bottom stretcher. Hit T for the tape measure tool. Click on the bottom intersection of these two boards. Let go of your mouse button. Draw it down a bit on that edge and type in our distance of 14. Hit enter. As you can see, that left a mark. Now let's copy this stretcher. It's already selected. So on your keyboard, hit Control-C to copy, then Control-V to paste. Move your mouse and you'll see it. And drag it nearby. Zoom in. And grab this top corner. Click and drag it to that guide point and let go. Let's zoom out. And now let's copy this leg. Hit spacebar for the selection tool. Click once on the leg. Hit Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste. And move your mouse near to where it's going to go and click to drop it. You can zoom in there. I'm going to zoom in a little more. Grab this corner and attach it to the end point of our 2x2 stretcher. Now let's zoom out. And we want to make this whole leg frame a component. So hit spacebar for the selection tool. Click and drag a box all the way around it to select all of it. Hit G. And we're going to call this leg frame and click create. Next, we'll want to add our short rails, but that's going to be a lot easier if we rotate this frame on its side first. So let's move around to an end view, hit orbit, and click and drag up for an end view. I'm also going to right click, hit pan, move this over. It's going to be easier to see. And orbit again for a bottom view. Okay, let's rotate. Click Q for the rotation tool. Hover over this bottom corner until you have a red protractor. Click once there. Let go of your mouse button. Move to the right along the green axis. Click once there. Let go of your mouse button. Then move your mouse down and to the left. It will snap into place at 90 degrees. Click once to drop it there. Now let's make those 2x2 short rails. We're going to do this on the green axis. So I'm going to hit O for orbit. Give us more of a top-down view and zoom out just a little bit. Okay, hit R for the rectangle tool, get near the green axis, and click and drag out. Now let's input our dimensions, and remember to put in the X dimension first, which is 1.5, comma, and then 10.5, and hit enter. Hit P, click and drag up just a bit, input our dimension of 1.5, hit enter, and make it a component, hit spacebar, triple click, hit G, and we're going to call this 2x2 short rail, and click the create button. Now we need to attach the rails to the leg frame, and honestly this is going to be easier from the other side, so hit orbit and click and drag around to the other side. Let's zoom in there just a bit. Hit M for the move tool. Let's click on this bottom corner and move it in to the end point of the 2x2 leg. Now let's measure for that second rail. And it's going to be easier from the other side, of course, so hit orbit. Let's flip around just a bit. Now let's measure. Hit T for the tape measure tool. Get right on this corner intersection. Click once there. Let go of your mouse button. Pull it down that edge a bit. And then type in our distance of 16. Hit enter. As you can see, that made a mark. Now let's copy this rail and place it. It's already selected, so hit Control C and Control V. Move your mouse and place it near that mark and click to drop it. Zoom in there so you can see, and this mark is going to be for the top of this rail. So click on that corner and move it to the guide point, and there it is. Let's zoom out. And now we're going to copy both of these rails and place them, and it's going to be easier from either a top-down view or the other side. So hit orbit. I'm going to move this. Hit right-click and pan, bring it down. So let's select both of these. Hit spacebar for the select tool. First one's already selected, so just hold shift and click on the other one. Now hit Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and move up. You can click to drop it anywhere. Zoom in on this top and click on this corner and move it to the end point of the leg, and that will place both of them. Now let's copy this leg and place it on the other side. Hit spacebar for the selection tool, click once on the leg, hit Control C and Control V, move your mouse and place it on this side. Zoom in, and let's grab this top inside corner and move it to the end point of the short rail. Okay, let's zoom out. We need to make this whole thing a component. So hit spacebar and then click and drag a box all the way around the whole thing. Hit G, and we're going to call this whole frame and click create. Now we want to build our seat boards, and this is going to be easier from the other side, so hit O for orbit and click and drag around. So over here we're going to go for more of a top-down view and zoom out. I'm going to right click and hit pan and move this whole thing over because we're going to build it here. So let's create those 1x4 boards for her seat. Hit R for the rectangle tool. Get on the green axis and click and draw up. Let's type in our dimensions, and we have to put the X dimension in first, which is our length, 16.5, then comma, and our width of 3.5. Hit enter. Hit P, hover over the face, drag it up a bit, and input our height of 0.75, and hit enter. Now let's make it a component. Spacebar, triple click, hit G, and we're going to call this 1x4 seat board, and click create. Now we're going to copy this board 3 times and lay all 4 of them side by side. So let's zoom in to this area. I'm going to hit O, right click and pan because we're going to build it right here. Now that board's already selected, so just hit Control C, Control V, move your mouse, and you're already on the bottom corner. So just move it to the endpoint of the first C board and click. And since this board's already on your clipboard, you only have to hit Control V to get another one. Move, you're already on the bottom corner. Move it to the endpoint and click, and then repeat one more time. Control V, move it, and put it on the endpoint, and click to drop. Now, when you're building this in real life, you'll need to attach these boards to one another. I use 2x2s underneath, and we'll model those later. But you can use any method or board, like more 1x4s or pocket holes to attach one board to another, whatever you like. But we'll add those in a moment. For now, we need to make this whole seated component. So hit spacebar, click and drag a box all the way around it, hit G, and type in whole seat, and click create. To place this seat, it's going to be a whole lot easier to rotate it first. So let's hit orbit, get a side-on view of this to make it easier. I'm going to zoom out just a bit. Okay, let's rotate. Hit Q for the rotation tool. Hover over the endpoint on the bottom until you have a green protractor. Click once there. Let go of your mouse. Pull it out to the right just a little bit. Click once there. Let go of your mouse. And move your mouse down into the left. It will snap into place at 90 degrees. Click once there to drop it. Now for moving it, we're going to have to place it twice. We'll put it over there and then we'll center it. So I'm going to orbit around just a little bit to make this easier. Hit M for move. Click on this bottom corner and just move it mostly into place. Doesn't matter if it's exact. Now let's orbit around to a top-down view so you can see why we need to center it. These boards are just a little bit longer, and you can see it's off-center over on the right. I wanted a bit of a lip on the boards to help me move the stool. And there's a trick to centering this thing. It's super easy. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Hit M for the move tool. Grab this anywhere and just pull it back just a little bit. Now, hover over this rail. You can see it has a midpoint. You may need to go up and down it to find it. And of course, the boards have a midpoint too on this component. It's right between the two middle ones. So hover over that and click and drag until you hit the midpoint on the rail. Let go. And now it's centered. Now it's flush on the other two sides, so it's fine. Okay, let's make those seat supports. Now I'm going to orbit around, hit O. Let's move around and zoom out. Let's have a look at this inside. And I'm going to zoom in. So we need boards that go left to right. And I'm going to use 2x2s. Now they're the same length as our short rails, but I haven't had good luck trying to copy them out of this whole component. So let's just make new ones. I'm going to zoom back out and come over here to the green axis to make them. Now I want more of a top-down view on this, so I'm going to orbit to that. Okay, let's draw that board. Hit R for the rectangle tool. Get near the green axis, click and draw it out. Input our dimensions with the X one first, which will be 1.5, comma 10.5. Hit P. Click and drag it up a bit and enter the dimension of 1.5. Hit enter. Let's make it a component. Hit spacebar, triple click, hit G. We're going to call this 2x2 seat support and click create. Now let's measure for the placement. So I'm going to hit O for orbit and zoom back into this interior. And I'm going to place mine about 4 inches from the side. So hit T for the tape measure. Click on this intersection of all 3 boards once. Let go of your mouse. Drag it up a bit. And then enter your distance of 4 inches. Hit enter. Let's do it on the other side. Click on that intersection. Pull down a bit. Enter your distance of 4 inches. Hit enter. Now we have our 2 marks. Let's move this in. Hit M for the move tool. And I want this to be for this top corner. So I'm going to click and drag on it until it gets to our guide point. It's already selected, so let's copy it. Hit Control C and then Control V. And I already have that point on the edge. No, I don't. and click there to move it to the guide point. Okay, now we need to make this whole thing a component, so let's zoom out. I'm going to orbit up so we can see the whole thing and zoom out. Hit spacebar, click and drag a box all the way around it. Hit G and call it whole stool. And click create. Now let's stand our stool upright. I'm going to orbit around. For a front view is just easier for me. Okay, hit Q for the rotation tool. Oh, it's being a booger. I'm going to zoom in. Hover over the endpoint there until you have a green protractor. Click once there. Let go of your mouse button. Move to the right along the x-axis. Click once there. Let go of your mouse button. And move your mouse down and to the left. It will snap into place at 90 degrees. Click once there to drop it. Let's zoom out a bit. And if you want to move it back to the origin, hit M for the move tool. Get this bottom endpoint, click and drag it to the origin. Okay, let's orbit around to see it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm going to right click and pan and bring it down a bit, zoom in. And maybe orbit just a little more. That's it. Be sure to see more tips, tutorials on this channel for how to add color, add dimensions and get images, and make a bill of materials. And be sure to subscribe to this channel for more SketchUp tutorials.